Hey folks, Flo here with CryptoNews Canada. You can probably see our banner in the background. I'm here with Tyler Chisholm, who has been the MC of the very first Canadian Blockchain Summit. We're both really tired, so I don't know how much sense we're going to make.
All kinds of sense, all the sense.
All kinds of senses. So what have been some of your key takeaways as your first time emceeing a blockchain event, as I think?
For me, the biggest thing, well, there was two flows. Yesterday and today were a little bit different. Yesterday was a bit of a roller coaster. I went from frustration to excitement, feeling like, wow, really, can we not get out of our own way here? And I'm not talking about the industry itself, I'm talking about everyone around us. Which then left me a little bit today to going, well, you know what? The only way we're going to crack this thing is with a unified voice. We've got to come together. We don't wait to be regulated, we go to the regulators. We don't get to be insured, we go to the insurance companies. And I love the idea of coming together, and that's really one of the things that got me the most excited about being here over the last 2 days.
Wow, that is really, really clear and really eloquent. So what kind of, have you been inspired by anything, by the way, other than what you just said? I mean, there's a real community feel here. There's a lot of entrepreneurship, a lot of innovation, including a lot from Alberta and of course, other parts of Canada.
You just described all the things I love. I like
well, thank you very much.
I like excitement. Yeah, thank you. I'm done. I'm out. No, there was a little bit of Alberta pride that kicked in for me as well, to hear some of the opportunities that go on in this province. And I'm shameless plug. I have a podcast on economic transformation called Collisions YYC, where all I do is talk about things that are slightly outside the norm. The normal media covers it all, like you. You pick the topic and you want to educate people on it. This weekend got me really jazzed up to bring more people on the show that can really talk to this space, and knowing that we've got some opportunity not only in Calgary, Alberta, and in Western Canada, that got me pretty jazzed up, no question.
So what do you think about the Canadian blockchain space in general? I mean, do you think we're competitive? Do people tell you, how we compare maybe with other jurisdictions, other parts of the world?
We were ahead of the curve. We were one of the best. We were the place to set up your mining. We were the place to do a lot of things from a regulatory perspective. And to quote Lawrence from Binance, we're on the risk of being blockbustered. Hashtag blockbustered here if we don't get our proverbial shit together. I don't know if I can say that on air here, but
I think you can.
Oh, yeah, I did.
I just did. So.
No, I'm a bit concerned that the member of parliament that spoke yesterday, I'm really scared that this is going to get politicized and it's going to get bogged down in
Isn't it already?
Yeah.
We saw with the election of Pierre Poilievre, how much sort of polarized views there were around crypto and blockchain, and how it seemed to be sort of one or the other. You're either pro or you're against.
I think then the scary thing is you're right. So can we keep moving this forward while that wave is kind of hitting us at the same time, and the politicians start running a ball in two different directions and making this a right-left where it shouldn't be at all? This should be a conversation.
Right?
Absolutely. This is not a politicized factor. And yes, we need to be protected. And yes, we need Canadians to know from a mass adoption perspective that they're safe in this space. But the reality is there's going to be a few skin knees, and I think that's okay. But we need to move forward from a regulatory perspective in step with the regulators and not let our politicians take this over.
And of course, you have a Bitcoiner premier, as some have coined it.
We do.
What does that mean for Alberta and for the blockchain ecosystem in your view?
Certainly for me, it's a sense of optimism, because the universal theme this weekend is we need to educate and meet our our regulators, our government officials where they are. When I was at the last conference and I heard her speak and really honest about her experience with Bitcoin and her openness and her belief that this can play a big part in Alberta's economy, I think we're starting with a step up.
And of course, it's a path to premiership for you.
It is. I was excited about that. I didn't realize that. Someone reminded me, but I wasn't in the plans, but we'll see how it nets out.
No pressure, no pressure.
Not at all.
Are you getting dizzy yet from walking?
A little bit, but I'm having so much fun. I'm focusing on you. They say if you don't want to get dizzy, you got to stay focused.
I know about focusing on me, but Tyler, it's been a real pleasure speaking with you. You did a fantastic job. I didn't get to see all of it, but your energy, I like your pace and enthusiasm. So thank you. That's really
Flo, thank you so much, and thanks for the work you do supporting the ecosystem.
Appreciate it. This was Flo together with Tyler Chisholm for CryptoNews Canada, and we're wrapping up at the amazing Canadian Blockchain Summit, if I can put my thoughts together, which, by the way, will be in Toronto next year. It's a really, an organization that wants to be national. I hope it'll come to Montreal. I'm sure it will, and I'm be happy to help them.
I'll see what I can do. I'll see what I can do about that.
There you go. Thank you very much. Cheers, guys.